Hi, it's Kim. Thanks for joining me today. What we're going to do is plant my Rozanne geranium. I'm going to plant this one here at the top of my boulder hill. I have the boulder hill that's full of the sedum, and you see how well that's doing. And so I think if I plant this geranium, the Rozanne, that should spread here across the top and maybe even intermingle amongst the top of the boulders. I think that'll look really good. So the first thing I need to do is dig a hole, and let's hope we don't run into any little chipmunk varmints in here. It's pretty rich dirt. We've got a layer of mulch and a lot of rich dirt down in there. Early morning, and the sun's shining around the house pretty bright, so I hope you can see okay.
Yeah,
now, I want this. That isn't landscape fabric. Yep, a little bit of landscape fabric. Now this is why you don't want to use landscape fabric. It lasts forever and it does not prevent weeds, because you lay everything on top of it and then there it is underneath when you do want to bury something in the ground. I'll just kind of give it a yank and pull it out. I'll cut that later because apparently that goes under my tree and everything else. But preventing weeds, well, for the first 20 days maybe. Okay. Now, let me take my gloves off a minute. I'm going to put some plant food in this hole. And I've got some Osmocote. I like Osmocote. And I'm just going to use a scoop of it to sprinkle into that hole. I'd rather use too little than too much. I just want it to be sure to be nice and fed to start off the spring. And let me just kind of mix it around. And the soil is real moist because we've had a lot of rain here lately. It's real moist, but not soggy or anything. But I think it looks real good. Okay. Now, let me sprinkle this around. I think that looks really good. Now let me get down in there and I'll keep that landscape fabric out of my hole. I'll need to bring some shears up here to cut it. It's raggedy and weak, but I do want to get rid of it. Okay, I think that looks real good. My wonderful landscape fabric that the previous owners here put that in doesn't smell too good either, but I think this will look really good to cascade over the hill in the future when that grows a little better. But thanks for joining me. Just a short one to show you my perennial geranium. This will come back. It'll spread usually about 3 feet, come back every year, regrow, and has pretty red foliage in the fall. See you next video.